There aren't many records left to go after. I use a stat where there's maybe 35 women have completed Race Across America. 50-something women have been into space. Race Across America is a very, very difficult race. They call it the world's toughest cycle race. The fact that no British woman has yet completed it makes it quite attractive. My target currently is to finish. So no British woman has yet completed RAAM within the official time. Only one woman from Britain has tried to do it, and she narrowly missed the cut-off when she had to take some time off the bike when she had an accident. So I'm going to be aiming to finish the race within that cut-off of 12 days and 21 hours. Whether that's 12 days, 20 hours and 59 minutes, that's fine. I'll be happy with that. But that cut-off is my target. Somebody asked me in India whether I was planning to go and cycle across America before the race. And I was slightly incredulous, thinking, one, how would I afford that? Two, do they realise that would involve taking quite a lot of time off work, time which I can't afford to take. I'm self-financing this. I have to work to pay for my RAAM challenge. And also that would be nuts. Marathon runners don't run a full marathon before they do a race. So I've run marathons, and the longest I would run is 22 miles as marathon training. For RAAM, I don't intend to go and cycle for 9-10 days. What I have done, though, is I have done races that are a prolonged amount of time. So last September I did Race Around Ireland, which is a 5.5 day race. So that's 2,200 kilometres around the perimeter of Ireland. The reason you want to do something that kind of length is you won't experience the feelings of sleep deprivation and that emotional drain and physical impact unless you put yourself through a certain number of days to get a feel for it. Not just for the rider, but also for the crew. So these events are all manned by a support crew. So we need to go out and experience that together so that we all know what we're going to be dealing with when we're extending the race to a longer number of hours. So what I'm going to be doing for Race Across America is I'm going to have a team of 9, and that'll be split across 3 vehicles. So there's a follow vehicle directly behind me at all times. We're going to have a big RV, which will have the facilities for people to shower, use the bathroom, sleep, cook, that kind of stuff. And we're going to have a third vehicle, which is not necessarily a must-have, but it's a contingency. So if something goes wrong with one of the other two, you've got another vehicle. If you need to run an errand to get like spare parts for a bike, that third vehicle can go and do it. And also because it's a bit of fun, I'm trying to persuade 9 people to come to America with me. It means that we can, the people in that other vehicle can stop, take photos, can maybe go off the road a little bit to see a few things. And when we go through some amazing places in Race Across America, and it would be a shame if, somebody can't go and see some of the sites. As long as they're awake and not wanting to just sleep all the time. One of the main reasons for going out to India, apart from to train in the heat, was to prove that I could meet the qualification status for RAAM. So the qualification time for the Indian race was 34 hours for women, and I did it in 26. There were lots of things I'm looking forward to. When we did Race Around Ireland, the crew had such a laugh. And although I wasn't part of the crew in the vehicles, we're in constant radio communication. So through my earpiece or through the radio, I could hear a lot of the stuff that was going on. And it was good humour, lots of joking, lots of fun. I'm looking forward to that in Race Across America, as long as we can all hold it together and we don't have any major kind of fallouts in the crew. I think the fun and banter element of the crew is going to be really good. I've got quite a few of the same people coming along to America. I have done a couple of road trips across America before, but I haven't been to Monument Valley. So I'm really forward to see that. And some of the photos you see on Race Across America are stunning, where a rider's just coming along a long straight road and there's Monument Valley in the background. So I'm looking forward to that. And yes, the finish. So my biggest fear for Race Across America is the sleep deprivation. It's going to be my biggest challenge. It's very difficult to predict how you're actually going to react after that amount of sleep deprivation. There are various strategies to deal with this. Unfortunately, the only one that works is you've got to be fast on the bike, because the faster you can complete the cycling, the more time you have to sleep. However, I have a limit to how fast I can cycle. I'm not going to get faster in the next 3 months. So I have to work with the speed that I know I can deliver. I also have to work with my crew so that we minimise any stops to the shortest period of time. There's no faffing involved in this race. Each stop has to be very, very focused. The aim is to get back on the bike, complete the day's mileage, and then sleep as much as I need to sleep in order to be able to do the next day.